Hello and what's up? I hope you're having a beautiful start to your day. If you're new, my name is Jessica. I am Earth Angel 111 here on YouTube. Gonna go ahead and do a pick a card love reading. Now this will be the person on your mind's current thoughts about you, your connection, where it's headed, and it will finish off with some personalized love messages from your person. So keep in mind, this could be someone you're dating, someone you're married to, someone you're crushing on, or someone you have lost communication with. But however resonates, do keep in mind their love messages. And if it doesn't resonate, feel free to check out another reading. So as I begin, this is going to be pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. So pick a pile based on what you feel most drawn to, whether it be the tarot cards or it be the crystal. So there's a piece of amethyst, a piece of rose quartz, and a piece of tiger's eye. So go ahead, take a moment to pick, and I will go ahead and hop into your reading, starting with pile 1. And if it doesn't resonate, feel free to check out another pile. Hi pile 1, what's up? If you chose the first pile, I'm going to hop right in to your love reading. So let's go ahead and see what your person wants you to know. Now, initially off the bat as well, from you choosing pile 1, okay, this has a piece of amethyst. So this represents your person having an overall feeling of calmness around you. They feel extremely connected to you on more of a spiritual level than they've ever felt in other relationships. And more so than that, this person knows that you're someone that is very reliable in their life. So you could have opened up your person's third eye when it comes to the whole idea of soulmates, twin flame unions, or just made this person feel overall more balanced in their life when it comes to their life path, their spirituality, and most importantly, you are someone who is like their peace. You're incredibly calming to this person, and you bring about a great sense of tranquility. So look at that, Page of Wands and the Hermit in reverse. Now, if you and your person don't live together yet, this is something that's often been on their mind. They've been thinking about what it would be like to be able to have the two of you start a new chapter together. I do see with the Six of Swords coming out here, there could be a physical distance between you and this person and the world. So for a lot of you, your person lives at a physical distance from you, whether that be a different state, a different country, or for some of you, maybe even a different continent. But with the Page of Wands coming out there, they want you to know that they would be willing to move closer to you if it meant that they got to really be in a more serious commitment with you. So this could definitely be someone you've been dating long distance, or for others of you, someone you're just getting to know on more of a personal level. You two could have become friends first, but this person feels like you were truly sent in by one of their guardian angels, and maybe in the past they didn't believe in that kind of thing. But since knowing you and the synchronicities that have come with your relationship, they've truly come to realize that there is someone in heaven that's really looking out for them and wanting to see them move forward in love, and that is with you. So this person feels kind of at a loss for words when it comes to your connection. I feel as though you're dealing with someone who is incredibly stoic. They don't always say what they're thinking. They could play a little bit hard to get, and more so than that, this is someone who really keeps their feelings close to their chest. It's because this person is extremely introverted. They spend a lot of time by themselves, and if not, they spend a lot of time just in thought, in prayer, okay, and maybe even meditation, depending on if you're watching for feminine or masculine. This person wants you to know that they have found a peace within that they never felt before meeting you. So you've really balanced out this person's throat chakra and their heart chakra. So the best of both worlds. Now, for signs, you could definitely be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. There is a bit of fire energy as well, so Aries, Leo, Sag, and also Virgo there. So your person could be any of those signs. But yeah, they felt like in the past when they were in other relationships, those people made them feel as if they were asking for too much. And ever since they met you, they know that they were only asking the bare minimum. So you've brought about a certain amount of peace and newfound hope when it comes to love and relationships and dating in general for your person, and they're extremely grateful for that fact of you alone. This is someone as well who loves to be very spontaneous, so you could find them asking you on spontaneous dates, wanting to take a trip, wanting to travel, maybe even do something a little bit more on the adventurous side, like bungee jumping, going skydiving, for a mountain hike, okay, swimming in the ocean, scuba diving. This is someone who loves to live life on the edge. So only when it comes to their emotional vulnerability are they introverted. Otherwise, they are someone who loves to live life to the fullest. And when it comes to you, what they want you to know today is that they're willing to meet you halfway in some sort of problem in your relationship. So for a lot of you, this would be a physical distance. And for others of you, it could just be that this person had a hard time opening up to you initially, but now they're willing to really just give themselves more of themselves to you. Now that they've gotten to know you, now that they've seen what you're about. This is also someone for some of you who could have a child from a previous relationship, whether this is a feminine or masculine. But yeah, they're also very reserved if they do have children from a previous connection, because it takes a lot for them to really get to know a person before they're able to bring them into their world. So your person feels as though they manifested you into their life, and as soon as you came into their life, it was quite unexpected for them, even though this is something that they themselves had manifested. They just weren't aware that it was going to come in so quickly. So for example, this is like someone praying for you to be in their life, and all of a sudden next week, or even a month later, boom, you show up, and your person was in the middle of still trying to kind of get things right in their life when they happen to meet you. So they need you to know that if they do take things slow at times, it's just because they're getting to know you, they're getting to know the relationship, and also they're really healing from some sort of issues that they faced in the past. So beautiful. This person wants you to know that they feel like you are their soulmate. This person's heart is incredibly open to you. And like I said, it's like something about you healing this person's heart chakra. So you may find that at times they're closed off, but other times they overpour or overshare their life experiences or how they're feeling about you and the connection. Lots of love. You're definitely dealing with a lover boy, a lover girl. This is someone who wants to give you nothing but unconditional love, because that's how you make them feel. You make them feel like they really won the lottery, finding a relationship like yours. And most importantly, this person knows that the more that they've been vulnerable with you about their experiences in their life, the more that you've grown to accept them, the more that you've been there for them, and most importantly, the more that you've shown them it's okay to be vulnerable in a relationship. So your person is also someone who could have grown up in a sense of believing that they had to kind of be like the man of the house or the woman of the house. They had to be more closed off emotionally. Oh, there you go, Eight of Swords. They definitely felt as though for most of their life they had to keep a lot of emotions they were feeling within, not even just in love relationships, but in life in general. And you bring about some type of newfound peace and hope because your person knows they can be unconventionally themselves. So if your person's a little bit quirky at times or makes silly, cheesy, corny jokes, stuff like that, that's because you make them feel incredibly open, incredibly vulnerable, incredibly available, and they appreciate that the most about you. There's something about you two having a conversation about never leaving each other's side, okay? They want you to know that they're extremely grateful for that. And also too, this person knows that you're someone who's not going to have a third party, whereas in the past they could have dealt with someone who was disloyal. So they have a great sense of hope and newfound peace within you, knowing that you are someone that they can truly count on to be extremely reliable in the relationship, and more so than that, emotionally available. So I'm going to go ahead and hop into some love messages. So let's see what your person specifically wants you to know today concerning this connection for pile 1. Okay, so I'm going to start with 1 here, moving into your dream home. So that is funny because overall energy was about some type of distance between the two of you. So if that is the case for your message, what they want you to know is they've been saving up or planning on moving into a dream home together with you. They want to build a life with you, one that you can make a lot of beautiful memories with, and more so than that, one that you can possibly raise a family with if that's something that's in the future for the two of you. So they feel like they're obsessed with you and they need more. So even on their worst days, they feel incredibly attached to you emotionally, physically, vulnerably, and more so than that, they feel like it's time for the two of you to get closer. So if your person asks you to go on a random trip or to spend more time together or to go hang out with their family, friends, know that this is intentional. This is someone who sees themselves wanting to make you a part of their everyday life. So if this relationship hasn't fully gotten started yet, this is like a newer connection, you're just getting to know each other, they contemplate daily how they can bring you more into their daily life. So for example, this person could travel a lot for work. That could possibly be how the two of you even met. Say at a work function, at an event, something like this, or even if you travel as well, you two could have crossed paths at a time where you were both away from where you truly live. So if that's the case, know that they've been thinking about it ever since they met you. How can they make it official that you are their partner? So they want everyone to know that you're theirs. And I feel like you're dealing with someone who could receive a lot of attention, but none of it compares to you and the way that you make them feel. And for example, this is someone who could spend a lot of time meeting other people, but if there's one thing they know for certain, no one left a long-lasting impression on them the way that you truly have. So they want you to know that talking to you is the best part of their day every single day. They feel like you were the highlight of their day. There's something about your voice being incredibly calm, incredibly soothing to your person. And more so than that, when they talk to you, they feel like they can finally just be themselves. So this is someone who could feel like they have to put on their game face for whatever career they have, or they have to be more of a tough guy, tough girl in their daily life. But then when it comes to you, they just feel so at peace. So you could find your person to be incredibly cuddly, incredibly soft-spoken with you, and that's because they feel like when they're with you, you just bring about this certain amount of peace and understanding that they've never experienced with anyone before. And that's how they know that this is true love for them and not just like a short fleeting connection. That's what makes you this soulmate energy to your person, because you have shown them what it means to truly be loved and appreciated in a way that no one else ever has before. So your person's extremely grateful for you. If you picked pile 1, y'all messages are beautiful. So I did something impulsive here. So wow, for some of you, it could be that they've kind of tried to set up some type of thing to bring the two of you together. I feel like behind the scenes, your person could be saving up to get a home closer to you, or possibly have the two of you be able to move in together, especially if you both have your own separate place or live at a far distance from each other. I feel like your person could have gotten a place secretly near you and you may not know of this. So if this is something that is on the mind of the two of you, or maybe in your frequent conversations, they want you to know it's because it's something they think about daily. So this person feels like the last time you two separated, whether that was because you went on an actual break or there's just distance between you, they want you to know that the pain they experienced after walking away from you is something that they never want to feel again. So this has to do with your person realizing through some type of disconnect or distance between the two of you just how much you truly mean to them, and more so than that, just how much they're ready to bring your relationship into a higher standing. Some of you, this person may be planning an engagement or a very quick way to bring you closer to them in their life. And this is something that they could be communicating with people around them right now, family, friends, people that know them on a deep, intimate level like that. And a lot of people around them know that no one has ever made them as uplifted, as peaceful, as happy, or feel as loved as you do. You bring about this glimmer in your person's eye that they've never experienced in any other relationship. So you need to know that today. This person thinks you're absolutely perfect. There is nothing about you that they would change. So if you ever feel like you have any flaws or imperfections, they want you to know that is not the case. Your person loves you for exactly who you are, and most importantly, how you make them feel like they are enough. So right now, as you're watching this message, your person is longing for you on a more physical, intimate level. And if you have been with this person on a physical intimacy, they be daydreaming and recalling a specific time between the two of you. And for others of you, if you two haven't been yet, they are ready for you two to get closer. And more so than that, they felt as though it was important to build up your vulnerable connection before the two of you came together on an intimate level. So this is someone who could have taken a long time to kiss you after so many dates, or, you know, be more physically intimate with you, holding hands, all that stuff, because this person wants to show you that they value you more than just a physical connection. They want to take the time to really get to know you, to see what you're about before rushing into anything like that. So you're definitely dealing with someone who is knowing what they want, and they are ready for some type of major commitment with you. So I really hope pile 1 could resonate, and drop a comment if it does, and if not, feel free to check out pile 2. Hello, what's up? Welcome. Pile 2, gonna hop in and do your love messages from the person on your mind. So to start off, you chose the rose quartz and this deck. Now with the rose quartz, your person wants you to know this represents love, okay? True love at that. So today, as you're watching this message, your person has nothing but love for you, regardless of where your connection stands, whether you're married to this person, you're dating them, you're newly getting to know them, or even maybe in a possible separation. Your person wants you to know that when it comes to love, they think of nothing but good things about you and your connection. And more so than that, this is someone who, for some of you, is wanting to affirm your love on a deeper level. So if you are married to this person, they may want to possibly renew their vows. If you aren't married to this person, you're in a long-term relationship, they may be looking to get engaged. And for others of you in a newer connection, they want to make sure that the whole world knows that you're together. So Chained, your person feels like in the past they dealt with a lot of codependent relationships before meeting you, and they feel like you are a breath of fresh air, because in the past this person developed some type of unhealthy attachment to another person that could have made them feel as though they were not good enough. When that relationship ended, you have taught them what it means to really just like overcome the unhealthy patterns that people develop in relationships, specifically your person. And more so than that, there could be people around your person who were initially fearful of them jumping into a relationship with you because of them being someone who goes all in, being someone who really just like pours their heart out and gets it broken. So they could have taken their time getting to know you. Maybe that was as the advice of others, or like I said, something about people around them knowing that they have a habit of just getting weighed down by love. So there's someone who could really commit fast or commit easily. And with you, this is someone who's really taken the time to do the opposite, because they want to prove to themselves that they're able to be in a healthy relationship. So extras here, your person feels like you make them feel all type of extra, okay? This is someone who could be extremely funny as well. So you could be dealing with someone who loves to make you laugh. And if not, they feel like you make them laugh. Your person is someone before knowing you who found themselves being incredibly guarded after a relationship they went through before yours. So this person could have been hard to reach, possibly having a wall up all the time. This is something you could have actually experienced when the two of you were first dating, or maybe this is even current energy. What they want you to know though is you are the person that's been able to break those walls down. So don't give up. And even if it's been taking a little bit of time for your person to really open up to you, know that they have nothing but love for you. So makes sense why this came out. And you know, you're dealing with someone who could be extremely emotionally guarded at times. So I feel as though your person is someone you don't often get emotions out of. Like they may have a hard time expressing they love you or being more physically intimate, but your person is someone who deals with a lot of love language, of physical acts of service. And for example, this is someone who will show you rather than they will tell you how much they love you. So your person is the type of individual who may do small things that they know makes your life easier. For example, if you are someone who needs errands run before you have to go to work, this person may offer to do that for you. If you need a few groceries picked up to make dinner that night, your person could be the type of person to do that for you. Especially if you are married to this person or have a family with them, they find it easier to do things to help you out as a mother or father, to make it obvious to you just how much they're grateful for you. And if you're just in a relationship, no family aspect yet, they do little things like possibly treating you, getting your hair and nails done, or like I said, picking up things you may need, surprising you with your favorite sweets or takeout dinner. That's their way of expressing how much they love you. So you're dealing with someone who's a little bit unconventional when it comes to love, but at the end of the day, they have pure intentions for you and your relationship. They really take their time when it comes to love because they want to make sure that they can show up as the person you need them to be. And most importantly, they want to be that trustworthy partner that's not afraid to really just show how they feel or express it in a lot of a deeper level. So you're definitely dealing with someone who feels as though they're having some type of light bulb moment when it comes to your connection, your relationship, and just how much you mean to them. So your person is wanting to express or have some type of deep form of communication between the two of you, but that's not their strong suit. Like I said, you're dealing with someone who would much rather show you than tell you. So at times it could be that they find themselves extremely detached from you or having a hard time expressing how they feel. It's like your person's able to tell everyone but you. So maybe you feel like in life too, if you are someone who's married to this person, they tell their family members things that they're planning for your relationship before they tell you. That's just because they have years of longevity with those people. So this could be something that could be rather annoying to you at times, feeling as though your person feels more comfortable telling, you know, their siblings, their parents, family members, close friends of theirs, things about your relationship before they ever let you know. For example, if they're planning any type of anniversary surprise or a trip, or even just like a family event, you could feel like you're the last to know. So graduation days here, you could have met your person in college or university, and if not, they want you to know that they feel like they learned a lot of lessons about love when it comes to your relationship, and they are ready to acquire some type of wisdom between the two of you and ultimately take your relationship to the next level. So absolutely beautiful. Now your person could feel like as well, you've been there through the good and the bad. You've really seen them go through a lot of life, go through a lot of wins, a lot of loss, and most importantly, as life has gone on, you've been someone incredibly consistent in your person's life. So I feel like pile 2, your pile could more resonate with someone you're either married to or in a long-term relationship with. Some of you, if you're not married to this person, they want you to know that it's always been in the future, but this is someone who comes down to divine timing. They're not rushing things. They want to make sure that the timing is right between the two of you. So Swept Up is here. Today, as you're watching this reading, the messages they want you to know is that they are head over heels for you. They're completely in love with you and they have a lot of intense emotions for you. They just have a hard time expressing them sometimes. And this is someone who needs you to know at the end of the day that you make them feel a lot better than anyone else ever has before. And so if there's one thing your person needs you to know, regardless of how long it takes them to communicate something to you, you can just trust that this person will always be honest with you and forthcoming. And even if it takes them a little bit to do so, their intentions towards you and your relationship is pure. So kind of funny, as I grab the cards, the top of the deck says we need better communication between us. So this is what they want you to know today. Sometimes your person expects you to be the one to really just open up that wall, right? Because this is someone who finds themselves incredibly guarded. So you are someone who's able to break down their walls, and they wish that you would just be able to be more expressive with them at times that they shut down emotionally. So there is a love letter that came out. Look at you, pile 2. It says, my dearest love, at first I ran from this love. I couldn't understand my emotions and felt it easier to remain closed off. But the more I gave in, the more I let you break down my emotional walls, the more I realized I trust you to keep my heart safe. I have nothing but love for you. So that is a double confirmation. Brick wall, and that love letter just came out. So yeah, your person has a major problem with opening up to people and being emotionally vulnerable, especially when it comes to love relationships. But you have really taught this person how to let their guard down and how to trust in you to keep their heart safe. So they're incredibly grateful for you. Your person could be someone who plays an instrument, or they could be wanting to learn how to play an instrument, and they want to meet your family. So if this is a newer connection and the two of you haven't really met each other's family, they want you to know that they would love to meet each other's family, to get closer, to be more stable in your connection. So loves your sense of humor is here. Kind of funny because this clown card came out earlier. So your person finds you to be naturally hilarious. You two could have a very similar sense of humor, whether that is more sarcastic, more quick-witted, however you resonate. Your person feels like you two could both love comedies or have a lot in common when it comes to just being able to enjoy the same sense of things to make you laugh. So even down to like situations, you know, something funny happens and you look over at your person and they look over at you and you both just like burst out in laughter. That's one thing they want you to know they love about you, is you two can be goofy and silly together and have a lot of fun times outside of being all serious in love. So they want you to open up to them more because they find it a lot easier to be able to communicate with you when you break their walls down. So if you find yourself constantly feeling like you have to hold yourself back emotionally, your wants, your needs, your expression in love because of your person being so incredibly guarded, they want you to know today that when you create that sense of closeness with them, when you make them feel like it's okay to be vulnerable, they appreciate that about you because it allows them to be more open and honest with you. And so they're wanting you to be able just to be more affectionate, be more loving, and know that even if they're a little bit detached at times, it has nothing to do with you. It just has to do with this person learning how to love again through you. So this is why they feel like you need better communication between you, because at times you shut down and this person shuts down emotionally. So they know that the two of you need to take the time to heal right now. If this is someone you are in a separation from, this won't be for everyone. It says we need to take the time to heal, as hard as it is to be apart. So that is someone extremely emotionally intelligent. If you are in a separation from this person and you're watching to see how they feel about your connection, they have nothing but love for you, but they know that at this moment in time in your relationship, it's better off for the two of you to be in separation or to be unattached so that you two can heal separately. Your person could be acknowledging as well that if this is someone who you've separated from in the past, a big problem in your relationship was them shutting down emotionally whenever you told them something or you asked them something or you needed something. So for example, if you were the type of person that said you wanted the pace in your relationship to move a bit quicker, or you were ready to take things to the next step, this is someone who shuts down emotionally because they have a major fear of losing you or what it would be like to go through some type of separation. So your person wants you to forgive them for the past. If you are resonating with someone who is in a separation with you, they feel like the two of you's chapter was never over. It just needed a little bit of a halt in order for your person to reset their emotions and to really be able to give you the unconditional love that they truly know that you deserve. So incredibly emotionally mature. This is someone who could have possibly not been in the past as well. So someone older than you is here. So this person could be someone who's older than you. And it says trust you more than anyone else. So they want you to know that this person, they trust you more than they trust anyone else in the world. So even if at times it seems as though they are disconnected from you, they've got nothing but love for you. They've got nothing but trust for you. And most importantly, they are ready for the two of you to kind of figure out what the next chapter entails. So we have made so many beautiful memories together. Your person wants you to know they're grateful for all the good times that you two shared. They think about it often, and most importantly, you two could have had a lot of fun. Maybe you went to cottages together, went on trips, spent time cooking dinner together, went to concerts, events, movies, restaurants, whatever this could be. Your person feels like you two have a lot of good memories together. And whenever they think of certain places or they pass by a certain place that you two once spent time at, they're reminded of you. So whether you're with this person or in separation from them, they want you to know today specifically that they could not forget you even if they tried. They're constantly reminded of you, and no matter what, no matter where the future of your connection is headed, they see themselves returning or building a life with you. So final message, it says, tell me how you feel. I want to hear it, and I'll always believe in you. So specifically, this is where your person feels like you two need better communication. They love when you express just how deeply you love them. When you open up to them more, it makes them feel like it's okay for them to be more expressive with you. So you're definitely dealing with someone who kind of goes off the energy you give them. So at times, if you feel this person pulling back and you pull back, it makes them pull back even more. So they need you to know that the more that you're open, honest, and communicate your feelings, even if at times it seems as though you're talking to a brick wall, the more they find it easier to tell you how much they love you or how they feel. So keep working away with this relationship, because know that this person has nothing but love for you and sees your relationship growing over time. So thanks for watching pile 2. If it doesn't resonate, feel free to check out another pile. Pile 3, what's up? Hope you're having an awesome day. So as I hop in, you were drawn to this pile because of the tarot deck, or the tiger's eye, or just the number 3. What you need to know with this, okay, is your person in specific, when they think of you, they think of how adventurous your connection is, how spontaneous it is, and most importantly, how they love to have fun with you. So you are definitely dealing with a partner who may be quite spontaneous at times, or feel as though your connection was extremely unexpected. So the way that you met could have been extremely unexpected as well. You could have just ran into this person at some type of outing, whether that be during your regular routine or even a possible event you attended. And for others of you, they felt like the universe has really just brought the two of you together based on some type of serendipitous meeting. So when they think of your relationship and they think of you, they want you to know that they feel like you are a hot commodity in their life. You are their little firecracker, and they're incredibly grateful to know someone like you. So your person feels like your two's connection started on a more of a physical level, physical intimacy, physical attraction. But the way that it's developed, wow, look at that. The way that it's developed is into more of an emotional connection. But in the beginning, this person felt like you were a temptation in their life because they were looking to remain single, be a bachelor, be a bachelorette. And they met you and they felt this instant attraction to you. So your person finds you to be incredibly sultry. Something about the way that you communicate with them, your appearance, or your overall way of being. Wow, look at these cards have flipped out. Beautiful. And with the butterfly, your person came to realize that you were a part of some type of awakening that they were going through, that it was time for them to kind of step out of being single and to step into the idea of being in a relationship. So you have awoken your person's heart chakra, and most importantly, in a way, you've let them know that it's okay to commit. So you could have been dealing with someone who was non-committal before meeting you, and you changed the game for them when it comes to love and dating. So poker face is here. Your person wants you to know that they feel like you are worth taking a chance on. You are someone that they don't show their full hand with. And gambling. So your person could love to gamble or spend time playing cards with friends, stuff like that. But yeah, when it comes to love, I'm really picking up that this person's like a bachelor. They're unattainable. But when it comes to you, you have changed their mind. You've changed their heart. And most importantly, you've made them realize that it's okay to choose love. In the past, this person felt as though someone betrayed them when it came to love, heartbreak, pain, separation, and loss. So they decided to enter a chapter in their life where they were purely single, not looking to date, just looking to hook up and have fun. And that could have been how your relationship started, but now it's developed into much deeper feelings for your person. So watching, looking, perception, your person wants you to know that they're quite visually watching you to see how you respond to certain actions they put you through. Maybe this is someone who's still trying to play a little bit hard to get with you, so they haven't quite shown you their full hand, and they're trying to see, are you going to remain loyal to them, or is this just more of a fun, lighthearted connection for you too? So love is here though, okay? So unconditional love, self-love, wholeness, affection, attraction, and selflessness. So your person feels like you've really made them become a new version of themselves. They never expected them to be this loving person who wanted to have a relationship with anyone, to be honest. And then they met you, and you've really changed this for them. So your person in the past is also the type who doesn't often bring home partners to meet their family. So consider this: if you are in a relationship with this person or a marriage and you have met a lot of their family and friends, you need to know that that's them showing you how much they care, because they don't just bring anyone around their family, friends. That is a special reserved for true love only, and that happens to be you. Now, your person needs you to know today that they have a tendency to self-sabotage relationships. And you could already find this in your relationship if you've been with them for a long time. It's like they push you away by choosing to be immature or non-communicative, or possibly trying to test your reaction. So you need to know that this person's admitting it. It says working on it and repairing. So they're trying to repair the part of themselves that feels the need to sabotage things when things get too good. This could have to do with, like I said, an emotional trauma or even a relationship trauma they experienced in a connection before yours. So you've really taught this person what it means to have to rewire themselves when it comes to love and relationships, and how at one point they had to choose to grow up. They couldn't continue to do the same cycle with a different person over and over again. They had to choose love, they had to choose to be mature, and they had to choose to be committed when normally they're not committed. So this is another thing they need you to know as well. They're working on being more committed to you. Baby steps, okay? So maybe this person isn't someone who has ever asked you to move in together, and you could be dating for a long time, or you've been dating for a long time, they've never asked you to get married. This is someone who just really takes the time with people. So they're not never saying never, but they appreciate the fact that you've allowed them to heal through some type of trauma that made them feel as though they never wanted to be committed. For some of you, it was another relationship they went through that could have really broke their heart, leaving them feeling like commitment was not for them. And for others of you, it could have even been a way that they grew up, seeing people around them in relationships that didn't work out, seeing a lot of divorces or a lot of endings, maybe with their friends or family, something like this. But there's a reason for your person being so non-committed, and they're starting to figure out that it's up to them to heal that part. So pile 3, you could definitely be dealing with someone who's undercover going to therapy for their commitment issues. Or this could be something that they want to talk to you about in the future if they've never before. So twin flames, wow. So your person feels like you are opposites, but opposites attract. You have that balance, that union and duality between the two of you that they absolutely love. They feel like you two really complement each other, even though you could happen to be polar opposites. So you could work one type of career, live one type of lifestyle, and your person happens to be the complete opposite. For example, I'm picking up you could be very monogamous, this person could be very non-committal. You could be very conventional, this person could be very unconventional. You could be very healthy lifestyle, this person could be like totally not healthy lifestyle. Very opposite, but they feel like the two of you balance each other out because of that. You could be a day person, this person could be a night owl, something like this. So separation is here. If you are in a separation from this person, this is the only pile where this card came out, y'all. So you need to know that this person's missing you, thinking about you, and sad about the way that things have gone. Now, if this person was so non-committal and you walked away, they're acknowledging that they know it was their fault for that, and that was why you chose to walk away from their connection. So they are ready to talk to you about it, and karmic relationship is here. So your person has a lot of karmic relationships around them, okay? And when you're the twin flame, you awaken this person to the fact that not everyone has the best intentions for them. So whether that be other relationships they were in before yours, or even just people around them currently, they're learning how to let go of people that cause nothing but turmoil and toxic energy in their life. And they need to give thanks to you, especially if you're in a marriage with them. Your person feels like you've never left their side through any type of relationship issues or partnership issues they could have had with other people. And if you aren't in a relationship with this person, they feel like you helped awaken them to the fact that certain people in their life were not meant to be there long term, that they were meant to teach them a lesson and to keep moving forward. So your person, pile 3, is incredibly grateful for that fact. They feel like you've taught them a lot about love and about life and about how to put themselves first. And the more that you teach them how to be unconditionally loving towards themselves and towards relationships, the more that it makes them want to heal this fear of commitment that they have. So talking, today your person wants to talk to you. You could be messaging each other today, or texting, calls, email. They want you to know that they're awaiting some type of message from you as well. So maybe you haven't gotten back to them in a while. Or like I said in the past, if this person was non-committal, they could have been trying to test your boundaries to see if you're loyal to them. So your person wants you to know that today they're wondering if you're going to reach out. If you are interested, look at that confirmation. If you are interested, so confirmation, this person's hoping you will call them today or reach out, especially if you are in no communication with this person. What they do want you to know as well is if you are in a separation from them, or even if you are dating them, this person is learning how to heal a part of themselves that gets super jealous. So they feel like when they see you talking to other people, or, you know, if you're single, flirting with other people, getting attention from other people, even if it's just being friendly, it makes your person extremely jealous. So they know that's a part of them that they have to heal in order for the two of you to have your relationship really last. If you are in separation from this person, this won't be for everyone. They do feel like you may be interested in someone else right now. So this could be kind of adding to their whole insecurity of being non-committal. And that won't be for everyone. This person misses when you used to go on dinner movie dates together. So especially if you were dating or married, they feel like it's been a while since the two of you have had a date night. They want to be able to take you out, wine and dine you, enjoy one of your favorite movies together. And for others of you, they could want to take you out on a date to really bring the two of you back to that flirty, fun, chemistry, romance vibe, and some type of physical intimacy as well, like holding hands, you know, cuddling, or just like embracing in each other's presence. So in the next few days, this person may be wanting to call you to set up some type of date between the two of you. Wow, okay, so a ton of messages follow. So they want you to know that they'll always believe in you. This person has nothing but respect for you. And regardless of where your relationship goes, they want you to know that they'll always believe in the love that you showed them, and most importantly, in you to be happy in your life. Your person pulls themselves back a lot because they wonder if you're better off without them at times, because they have so many trauma issues when it comes to commitment. They feel like the two of you need a lot better communication between you in order for this relationship to really come to a more peaceful standing from where it is at the moment. Wow, so this definitely makes sense. If you are in separation from this person, it says we both need to take the time to heal right now, as hard as it is to be apart. So they feel like you could want someone else because they've taken the time to heal away from you. But you may not know that this person is in therapy or anything like that. This may not be something that they've expressed. But they're trying to work on themselves silently to be a better partner for you if in the future you two do decide to make things work. And if you are married or in a relationship with this person, they may be something that you know. So beautiful. A love letter came out. It says, since knowing you, my heart has grown tremendously full. I'm incredibly grateful to call you my partner. I love spending every minute with you, getting to know you better. Our future is bright, full of endless love and complete understanding. You are home to me. So however your relationship stands, Pile 3, your person wants you to know that you are home. They've never felt like they've had anywhere they could completely call home. But whenever they're with you, that is home to them. And it doesn't matter where they are. They feel like they need to be honest with you about something. So it could be that they have this amount of love for you and this person has a major fear of commitment or losing you. And also, if you're in a relationship with this person or married to them, there could be something that they've been holding back that they want to be more expressive to you about. Says, I do not fear struggle anymore because I know with you by my side, we can overcome anything together. So you've really taught this person the meaning of teamwork in a relationship. That's where that twin flame comes into effect, because they know that the two of you make a much better team together at completing things in your life than separate. So they feel as though the two of you really need to just find a way to be able to communicate more and express more how much you both want the relationship to work. Because your person knows that your heart is there, and at times it's them who pulls themselves back and may make you question their longevity in your connection. So they want you to know that you smell like heaven, okay? So you could have a specific perfume or cologne, or even body wash, you know, body spray, something that you wear your person loves. And even if you don't wear cologne or perfume, they just love your natural scent. They are completely drawn to you. So you could find your person constantly giving you hugs or just like playing with your hair. That's because they love your smell. Something to do with your pheromones just really turns your person on. And more so than that, that's what makes them feel like home. being in your presence, smelling your scent, and being up all on ya, okay? So your person could be extremely cuddly with you, lots of hand holding, lots of cuddles on the couch, or just lots of embraces, lots of hugs. And that's because they feel like you are just their peace. So final message says you are their favorite person. Absolutely beautiful. Pile 3, what your person wants you to know today is that you are their absolute favorite person in the entire world. And if you are in a separation from them, they found this to be incredibly hard being away from you for this long, but there's one thing that they know is that they want to heal and become the best version of themselves for you and for the future of your relationship. And if you are married to this person, they just want you to know they feel like you are their favorite person. They love spending time with you. They love developing your relationship further. And if you two do have a family together, they're incredibly grateful that you are the person that they get to build this beautiful life with. So thanks for watching. What a beautiful pile. I feel like pile 3, you may more resonate with being in a separation from this person. But if you do resonate with being in a relationship or a marriage either, I hope you find this message helpful. And if not, feel free to check out another pile. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a beautiful day. Drop a comment if it resonates, and God bless.